First, our top story this morning, a double dose in the race to the White House. Today, we'll see the Republican presidential primary in South Carolina and the Democratic caucuses in Nevada. We begin in South Carolina, where a new poll shows Senator Ted Cruz closing in on Donald Trump, who's hoping voters there will hand him a second win.
The rest of the Republicans are just hoping to keep their campaigns afloat with a good showing. Major Garrett spoke with the frontrunner. He is in Charleston, South Carolina this morning. Good morning, Major.
Good morning. We interviewed Donald Trump backstage before a noon rally in Myrtle Beach the day before a primary Trump believes could propel him to the Republican nomination. On the other side of the curtain, a crowd of more than 5,000 waited. And Trump told us he's eager to deal with those issues and the people who came to see him.
I tell it straight. I tell it like it is. Maybe that's why I'm doing so well. You see, this arena is back. I think people want straightness today.
That was in response to our question. Can you promise voters you will never lie to them?
I would be very, very satisfied just to say I don't lie.
It's been a day. Where do things stand between you and Pope Francis?
Well, I heard he made the nicest comment this morning, and I was very honored by it. And I think he's a terrific person. But, you know, it's all about illegal immigration, the border. We have to have a border, Major. If we don't have a border, we don't have a country.
Trump no longer refers to the Holy Father as a disgrace for suggesting the idea of building walls, like Trump's grandiose one on the southern border, lacked Christian charity.
I think he wasn't as severe as the media let it be known, because I saw his statement somewhat later. But this morning he was so nice, and I really appreciated it.
We also asked about Trump's frequent claim he opposed the Iraq war before it started. All publicly available comments show that didn't happen until after the invasion began. Karl Rove, a senior advisor to George W. Bush, called that a fabrication.
Karl Rove is an enemy of mine. I mean, I don't think he's ever said anything good about me. And he's an incompetent person.
The rest of the GOP field is scrambling and bashing the frontrunner.
Donald Trump has never shown any interest in anybody else other than himself.
It's easy to say you want to make America great again. You can even put that on a baseball cap.
Marco Rubio, trailing Trump and Ted Cruz, campaigned with South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley and U.S. Senator Tim Scott.
There he is, Marco Rubio!
John Kasich, gaining momentum here after a second-place finish in New Hampshire, met voters where they emotionally live.
Yeah, come on, right here.
Trump predicted victory here and said when other Republicans drop out, he will be there to scoop up the votes.
They always say the field will shrink, and then they add up 100% of everybody. I'm going to get a lot of those votes.
Trump also told us the size of the crowds he draws is an inspiration, but also a burden. Burdensome in this sense. He knows many of the people in the audience had largely given up on politics and are expecting him to accomplish things other politicians haven't. Trump says he feels the pressure, but will, quote, not let these people down. Vanita?
Major Garrett in Charleston, South Carolina, thank you.